Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, this is Josh, and here we have Game 2 in a best of 3 series from MLG Dallas. This is in the winners bracket, and Liquid Ret is the blue Zerg down on the bottom left of Steps of War. Liquid HuK is the red Protoss on the top right, and unfortunately for these guys, one of them has to lose. Ret is already up 1-0, so HuK is fighting for his winners bracket rights, while Ret can just kind of take it easy, at least for one game, and just try to win his way. Doesn't really have to try anything clever. HuK might be pulling out some kind of weird new strategy just to be able to stay alive, but we'll see in a moment. HuK, of course, with his characteristic first scouting probe, drops that pylon and heads across the map to see what Ret's up to. Ret is probably going to be going with the same strategy we saw last time, with the pool, then hatch, and then eventual transition into roaches. He seems to really favor that style, and it obviously lets him macro quite well, just because of the cheap cost of units, so we'll see what happens. But before this game really gets underway, I want to say that I did make a new background image and a new banner for my channel, AskJoshy, and I'm really happy with the banner that I made, even though I made it in Microsoft Paint. I think it turned out pretty good. But the background image, I'm just really not thrilled with right now. So if one of you guys, if one of you faithful watchers wants to make a new YouTube channel background for me, please just upload it somewhere and send it to me in a private message here on YouTube, and I'll take a look at it. If you could, please stick with a black background, whatever you do, so that I can keep that banner. I like the banner, don't like the background. If you want to try and make something, please show it to me and I'll take a look. But anyway, back to the game. Ret did make that spawning pool first, around 14, made a couple more drones, and now he's saving up to get a hatch down. HuK's probe is not here to block just yet, but he does manage to sneak in front of that drone, so now Ret is going to have to build something else. He does choose to build an extractor and another overlord for the time being, but now HuK running back in. Ret has a chance here to drop a hatch, and he does take it. So what is HuK going to be able to see in here? He's going to have to take his guy all the way in here to see the spawning pool complete. He's going to check for gas, and there he does see it pop up there. Ret is building a single queen here at his main, probably going to be injecting larva and walking it down to the natural, like we saw in that last game on Blistering Sands. And HuK is just doing the very standard Protoss build, and that is, of course, Pylon Gateway Assimilator, Pylon Cybernetics Core. If you don't know by now, you probably should. But HuK looks like he's building a second gateway before a second gas. Last game he got that second gas pretty quick. HuK also got his probe out of there with some stolen minerals, so that's good for him. Ret does have a couple of lings out. He's just checking around for that probe so he can try and get a free kill. His overlord does spy it here down by the Zelnaga tower, so is he going to send his lings after it? We'll just see in a moment. No, it looks like he's going to head home for now. And that queen is doing its long trek down to the natural. It's so slow off of the creep. HuK, on the other hand, chrono boosting warp gate research, so might be seeing a third gateway and a fourth gateway even very soon out of HuK. We'll see. Yeah, there he drops that third gateway back at red space. Oh, that probe does come back for some punishment, and now the queen is here, so I don't really give it very good odds to survive this encounter. Here we have 1 jab, 2 jab, 3 jabs, and it's dead. Ret transfers about 6 drones right there, probably starting to build another queen already. No, it's already finished, so Ret is ahead of me by far, getting that Roach Warren up as well off of 1 gas. HuK still on 1 gas himself. Second and third gateways. Actually, second gateway completed, third gateway still coming in. Warp gate research not quite done yet. Not sure what HuK's going to be doing after the 3 gates, but he is attacking with a single zealot and a single stalker right now, trying to kill off a queen. But there, now he's switching gears a little bit, going after drones. I see 2 drones killed, 3 drones killed. Oh, there goes 4 drones and 5 maybe. Oh, I think he got 5 kills there with that single stalker and zealot, so that was a very good exchange for him. Now we see Ret is only at 17 drones now, while HuK's sitting at 25, which is very nice for him. So Ret seems to be just making a lot of lings for the time being. He did get that Zergling speed, and now roaches are starting to come in as that Roach Warren completes. Now, what is he going to be doing with his lings? It looks like he's going for a counterattack. Oh, he's actually going to catch 3 zealots and a sentry starting to move out. He does not want to commit to that fight, though. He does think he'll lose too many lings. He wants to wait for his roaches to do some tanking. Keeping up with his macro, of course. Actually, no, it looks like he's building nothing but units and no drones right now. Just spreading creep, building lots of lings and roaches with his available minerals. He's still at 17 drones. Haven't seen him go up from 17 in a while, so it looks like he's playing for a little bit more of an all-in play with this roachling combo against HuK's Tier 1 mix. HuK actually tried to expand to keep up with Rhett, but now that is in danger as Rhett is pushing in with these 3 roaches. He's keeping his lings back here so that they don't just get annihilated by zealots and sentries. He's going to use his roaches to try and soften this front for the lings to come in and get us around, or at least bait these units out so that they can get us around. One roach does go down there. Rhett hasn't actually done a lot of damage yet, but he's still committing to his tactic of poking the outside edges, trying to get HuK to come to him. A lot of speedlings here and more roaches waiting in the wings. Now the speedlings do run up, but they're unable to get us around, so he's still just backing off. He can keep hitting this nexus until HuK comes down. Finally, HuK does come down. Lots of speedlings surrounding these zealots. They're all going to go down very quickly. More roaches coming in as well. 14 zerglings in productions, no drones. So Rhett is all in at this juncture. He's going to try and take down this nexus and keep forcing HuK to come down to him. Looks like 3 stalkers, a couple of zealots still alive. This stalker gets sort of surrounded. How many probes just got pulled here? 8 probes pulled to try and deal with these lings and roaches. It looks like HuK might have a slight advantage, but if you look at that minimap, so many more lings are coming in now. Oh, from Rhett's main and natural. HuK unable to do anything with his extra nexus. He's going to have to pull some more drones, I think, or chrono boost these warp gates, because he is starting to fall now to just a couple of roaches and a couple of speedlings now. Yes, more probes are pulled. This time he pulls 10 probes. Wow, that's a lot of probes, or 9 probes at least. Looks like I got one in the gas line, but lots and lots of lings and roaches still coming in for Rhett. Just keep watching that minimap and you'll see them stream in. Probes going down left and right, so HuK knows that he will not be able to hold this off, even with more warp-ins. So Rhett takes that series 2-0. Thank you very much for watching this series, and again, check out the new banner and background on AskJoshy and submit something if you've got a little bit of artistic talent. And also check out my Facebook fan page and Twitter. Since I've got that on the channel now, might as well add me, and you'll be the first to find out when I post new videos if you're not subscribed. So thanks again, and I'll cast some more games from MLG Dallas over the weekend.